Hello, it's Wednesday and time for part 3 in our new series 5 common mistakes that entrepreneurs make in communications. And like I promised you yesterday, today we are going to talk about content creation and how to make that even easier and quicker for you. I'm Paulina Rasi, content strategist and copywriter for small businesses with Mighty Missions. And today I'm going to share with you a few tips how you can turn your vision into reality more easily and more quickly through quality content. Are you ready? So, in the beginning of the week, we talked more about content strategy and how to make that work for you. And once you have those strategical elements in place, all you need to do is to create that content, right? And often at this point, many of my clients tell that, yeah, but it takes so much time. Or I have all these ideas in my head, but then I just never seem to get them really down on paper or get them published. And many also struggle with consistency. So despite all the ideas, all the great ideas that they have and that their audience would really need, they get overwhelmed or they don't find the time, and the regularity and the consistency of the content creation suffers. It's very understandable because as entrepreneurs, you are dealing with so many other things as well. And it's also very natural to often give a priority to your client's projects and maybe your team's issues than putting the communication and content creation first. But if you don't get that content created and out there in front of your ideal audience, they won't find you. And it'll be hard for them to become clients because they don't know how to do that, or they might even know that you exist. So it's also very important to work on that content. So when it's important but difficult, what do? Well, you try to make it as simple as possible. And one thing that really makes a difference for many of my clients is content batching. If you don't know what that is, don't worry, I'm going to tell you very soon, and it's a lot less scary and less complicated than it might sound. The idea of content batching is that you don't work on your content one tiny little piece of time, but you batch it. You create a lot at once, and then you don't need to think about it for a week or 2 weeks or even a month if you do 1 month's worth of content at once. It might sound like, oh gosh, however am I going to do that if you are struggling with getting one piece of content created at a time. So don't worry, it gets easier when you do it more. And you can start with this method. If you start doing the double of what you're doing now. If you're now creating 1 or 2 pieces of content at once, do 2 or 4. Try to get at least 1 week's worth of content created in one go. If you're creating 1 blog post and 3 social media captions and then maybe curating 1 article on your social media feed, do all that in one go. It'll probably take you a few hours. Then schedule it and you're good for the week. When you get it covered for 1 week, try to do 2 weeks at once. And then 3 weeks and 4 weeks. The more you can get done, the easier it'll be for you to just schedule it and to keep up with consistent content creation without it interfering too much with other parts of your business. So let's try it. Commit to one small change. Don't try to do it all at once. Let me know in the comments what's that one tiny little batching action that you are going to take today or this week. It can be something very small, like setting aside 2 hours so you can work on your social media content for a week or something small like that. And stay tuned for Thursday and Friday, because I'm going to share a special gift with you so that you can get it, so that I can make it even better and easier for you. Okay, I'll be back tomorrow with mistake number 4, and I'd love to hear what you think of today's tip in the comments.